bothered with the action before the market bottom. Okay, so all crypto assets are going up, expected to go up because Bitcoin is going up and will pull everything along. It would be better if we were invested, focused on Bitcoin and Ethereum. I believe they would be making more money, but I do believe also that it's possible that we would want to know if Ripple is going up on other investment purposes. We're going to be buying into physical Ripple, or we're holding physical Ripple, so of course we need to know where exactly it is going. All right, so we're looking at the 4-hour chart here. We have had that segregated related to momentum. So let's take the momentum off for a minute. Now we're looking at a market bottom out related to the momentum plot on the 4-hour and the 1-hour. It's verified this is a 1-2, this is higher degree 3. There has been a 4A and the 4B, and that 4C did a wedge, a 1-2 and a 3-4 and a 5. So the breakout at that point is verified on momentum on the 1-hour chart that it is a motive wave. It already, we'll take a look at the 1-hour. When we go to the 1-hour, it segregates into an internal or higher degree level 1 here, showing here in yellow, and a 2, that's an internal 1, 2, a 3. This was, it can do, did a 4A, it's doing a 4B, it can do another 4C. You can get an entry now if you wanted to join the market at 0.7250 for instance, or 0.7220 on top of level 1, that yellow one here, and also internal degree 1 and higher degree 1. It's a valid pattern. Because of the momentum plot, the bounce is 50% between the two necklines, which is also a valid pattern. We already have a breakout in the moving average, and the moving average is about to bounce higher, so everything fits. Now the projections for the current move, this was of course a wave 3, this is a 4C. You're going to have a level 5 at the next neckline, which is 0.99. At the most you take out that neckline, it's going to be 138.2 and 178.2. If the market is very bullish, you're looking at 1.0258 and 1.10. As a matter of fact, 110, I believe this is the next neckline, so we don't think we're gonna go there. The wave 5 will just take you to 1.0258 to be realistic. Okay, so these are the projections. In order to also know where we're gonna meet with these projections, we can draw the channel, Elliott channel, and you're looking at the upper boundary of this Elliott channel. We're now at 50% of this channel on positive momentum, so it's good. You're beginning to do a degree 1 on the 4-hour chart. A degree 1 usually will take you to the neckline and have you support on that neckline. So yes, we are at a neckline, and looks like we're going to take it and support on top of it, and then at that point you're going to get a degree 3. Once you get that support on the neckline, you're going to get a degree 3 on the 4-hour charts. Okay, the last thing we'd want to investigate on that 4-hour chart is the momentum plot related to the pattern. So you're looking here at, we're having some kind of a wedge, and the last time we had that wedge was here at that point. Okay, so we're having degree 3 negative momentum, and then there was a positive momentum spike resisted at the neckline, and we had a lower low right here. We had of course a negative momentum and about to convert to positive momentum, so at least we'd expect the same, meaning that we're going to contest the same neckline, which is this wave 5 at 0.99 and 1.02. so this should be the confirmed target. Maybe we reject, and at that point we're going to be having another shoulder. This is what the relationship between the pattern and the momentum would indicate. Right, so your most guaranteed trade is to buy into this wave 3 showing in yellow, or wave 5 showing in green, that is, but the internal structure we have it here in yellow, and take profits at 0.99 or 1.02. At that point, at 0.99 and 1.02, you always get rejections momentum wise. You have rejection here and you have rejection in very strong momentum, so consider you're going to be doing another shoulder all the way down to the neckline, so you really want to collect that 1.02. Alright, let's take a look at the entries now, and the internals will show us entry and stop and trade management. Okay, so we're looking at 1 hour chart. This has already been segregated very cleanly on the 1 hour chart. It does hold. There is a 1, 2. That 3 did an internal 1, internal 2, internal 3, and then internal 5 into 3. So the count is correct. There's been a 4A and a 4B, and this is the end of 4C. Now the market is trying to break out into 5, and that 5 is going to take you to 0.99 and 0.98, as shown here, 0.99. Probably even a spike higher, like we were saying earlier, 1.02. Okay, so the bounce, 1.02, yes. Okay, the bounce came in between the two necklines, which is correct. You want to buy into this progressive wave, which is wave 5. If you're already long, you hold 1.02. If you are not long and you wanted to join the market, this segregation is also correct. There's a 1, 2 here, internal 1, internal 2, internal 3, internal 4A, 4B, 4C, 5 breaks out, hopefully extends, at least it will take out the neckline, correct into higher degree correction, then move higher. With the current impetus or bullishness that we're seeing in cryptocurrencies, they should also impact Ripple, I would think, and therefore technically you expect to move above the coming neckline here at 0.81, do a wave 5 and correct back to the neckline, do a higher degree correction, some kind of a shoulder before you move to 0.99 and 1.02. So you're looking at this kind of structure, 0.91 before you have a correction and move higher to 1.02. You can, of course, if you are able to withstand the correction, you can just hold to 1.02 and 0.99. The entry actually comes, the best entry you can get is 0.73, current market is 0.7847, so we're best filled at 0.73. If we take this to the 50, but it's better to just buy at the moving averages and this support platform showing here. This is 0.73 or 0.7276, and these kind of levels is best, of course, 0.73. Technically the stop is just below level 1, which is 0.67. In reality, you would want to have it below level 4C, which is 0.61 or 0.62. So we would want to take an entry at 0.73, the stop is 0.62, ultimate target is 1.02, immediate target is 0.91. Immediate target is the same as level 3 here, 0.9136, 0.9140. We're going to be doing this, we believe, 50% between the two necklines before we fall back and bounce at the neckline into a wave 5. So the current trend that's going on with Bitcoin and Ethereum probably may not fundamentally relate to Ripple. You'd have to take that, I think, that's purely also speculation. You would have to take note of it, because usually the current trend that's going on with Bitcoin and Ethereum is based on the fact that Bitcoin is going to be used as legal tender by the Russian Federation in order to conclude or to collect payments for their exports. Ripple is already used by banks and as a token for transfers, and it just, if we're buying into Ripple now, it's based on the potential that if one issue in this market goes up, one crypto issue will be moving higher, then of course all the other crypto issues should be also moving higher.